But first, I must forget to do all the things I should have done before I hit record. Going in for a third. I've been recording for 4 minutes and have not said anything yet. It's gotta be a new record. For those of you in the future, it's January 7th, 2021 today. And yesterday was interesting to watch unfold. I don't really have any words. Let's just talk about makeup. Let's decompress. Let's relax. Let's chill. Today's video is just going to be pretty straightforward. I thought it would be fun to dive back into the Beautbean and Shroud. It's Freakin Bats palette. I subscribe to Shroud's emails, and from what it sounds like, most people are going to be getting their palettes pretty soon, which is really exciting. I don't know how I've been so lucky to receive this palette so quickly. I thought I should take advantage of that. I've already done a first impressions of this palette on my channel. If you haven't seen it yet, I will link it up here. And it was really fun, but there was just so much to explore that I kind of got a little overwhelmed, used too many eyeshadows, and then had to backtrack. And I like the look I came up with, but I can't stop thinking about this. So I thought it would be a great time to do a 2 looks, 1 palette. It's fun to give you guys more than one look in a video, and it gives you a nice extra long video to cozy up with, grab a hot beverage, maybe a snack. It means that the pressure's off a little bit creatively. I can kind of spread out all of my ideas instead of having to cram them all into 1 look, and that's about it. So I think we should just jump on in. If that sounds like fun to you, then please keep on watching and let's get started. I'm not really sure where I want these looks to sit on the scale of simple to complicated. I think today is probably going to be a lot softer, a little more blown out, and not thinking too deeply about structure, because structure stresses me out, and today I don't need any more stress than what is already currently existing inside my body. I think I'm just gonna go with my original idea. I really want to just play with this shade again. It's just so pretty, and I really want to try Apparition today. I remember swatching this and freaking out, and then maybe throw in a little bit of dairy for some depth and keep it simple, you know? Let's just shut up and prime. Oh, and of course, you didn't clean your brushes, you knob. I have no idea where I'm going with this look, so let's just enjoy this journey together. First things first, I'm taking a big fluffy brush, tapping into Spooky. We're just gonna fluff it. We're just gonna fluff it right in the crease and see what happens. I think I want to keep this pretty round and not too winged out. This really is just the most beautiful color. And with this big fluffy BH brush, it is just blending out like a dream. Look at that, it's like a cloud. Like, I just want to do a look that is fun to execute, you know? When you're just kind of in the zone, even the process is enjoyable. The act of fluffing and blending. Sometimes it can be a chore, sometimes it can be stressful because you're trying something new or trying to execute a more intermediate eyeshadow technique, and it can be stressful. Today, I don't want to be stressed. I just want to play. That is just the most beautiful blue. Wow. Wow. I think I'm going to take this smaller brush and just dip into Spooky again and just see what this looks like if I can get this a little bit more concentrated. Now, this might be too weird of a combination and I might have to go in with dairy to make things a bit more cohesive. But for now, I just want to see what happens if I take Apparition onto the lid. I mean, it's pretty, but they don't quite jive. I'm going back in with Apparition, this time on a little brush, just to work it right in to that inner corner where I can't reach it. It's gorgeous, wow. Yeah, I do think I want a little bit of depth. So I'm gonna take dairy on a tinier brush and try not to go too overboard. Dairy's pretty pigmented and dark, so I'm trying to be careful with this so as not to overpower. Yeah, that's enough. And then I'm going back into Spooky to reinforce that blue. While we're here, let's just start finishing up the lower lash line. I'm taking this down pretty far in the lower lash line just to make it really nice and blurry and smoky and really give that blue a chance to be present. I don't know, is it too simple? Do I need to do more? Actually, what I think I want to do is take Dairy, that dark purple, and smudge that into the lash line. I'm kind of blending it up into the outer third a bit. Not necessarily a wing, but it kind of has that same effect of drawing the eye upward. That's cute. I think I'm just gonna stop there because I like it. And I think it's nice and simple. And I think with a pair of really fluffy, wispy lashes, this is gonna be a really cute look. Yeah, why don't I just go do all that on the other side and put on some lashes, and when we come back, we will finish the rest of the look. Okay, other side is done, lashes are on. These are Lash Goals by Boldface. I like them because they accentuate the outer corners really well. This look is really growing on me. I threw a little bit more apparition just on the lower lash line in the inner third portion, just to give it a little bit more softness, a dreamier kind of effect. I did my freckles off camera just because I'm kind of tired of doing them on camera. I hate editing that part for some reason, so I'm just gonna do them off camera from now on. I use Salty Face again. I used them in my last video for the first time. They are a Canadian freckle stain brand, and I really like it. The first time I used it, I was kind of on the fence about it, but the tone of the stain is really, really spot on. Not too orange, not too warm, and I think it looks really good. Okay, let's move on to some blush. And I'm torn on this one. Very Natalie Imbruglia about it today. I do want to keep it in the realm of wearable today, but also I just thought that the Fairy Blush palette would also pair really well with this look. Also, I've been watching Steven Universe for the first time and I am obsessed. I have this really cool idea for a Steven Universe hand jammer, like doing a rose quartz inside of a rose. Wouldn't that look amazing? I'm gonna start with rose quartz. This is just the prettiest pink. I don't think I want the blush to be super concentrated today. I kind of want it just to be a nice wash. I almost think I want to stop there. I know, it's very out of character for me. I kind of really like the softness of that. Let's take this across the nose just ever so slightly. I don't want to go overboard here either. Just kind of softening the contour. I think I just want to stop there because I think it looks really nice. For highlight, I want to do Below Zero from the Let It Glow palette from BH Cosmetics because it doesn't have a whole lot of base color to it. So I feel like it will complement whatever color palette you put it on top of, really. Taking a smaller brush to do the nose. And also hitting the inner corner with that as well. I think I'll leave the brow bone alone. Sometimes brow bone highlight on me can look a bit severe, and I don't want this look to be severe in any way. Lips, I don't know. Let's just keep it simple. I bought this ages ago, and I don't think I've used it on camera yet. I picked up one of the Patrick Ta lip glosses. This is in She's Expensive. Before diving into that though, I should line my lips. Oh, yes. She feels expensive. It's because she was. I don't have a lot of pastel eyeliners, which I feel I should remedy at some point. So instead, I'm going to improvise a little bit. First off, I'm going to line with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and then I'll layer on top with this creme gel liner from the ColourPop Hocus Pocus collection in the color Trick or Treat, and we'll see what happens. It kind of turns the color of that metallic apparition. Okay, I think we can spray down. Cannot forget the bottom mascara. Okay, look number one, all complete. I think this turned out really nice and soft and pretty. I really like it. I hope you guys do too. Every time I go into this palette, it's so hard to not gravitate immediately towards spooky. I think it really is the identifier of this palette. Like, it's the shade that pops into my head when someone mentions this palette. So it's gonna be really hard to not use it in the next look, but I'll try really hard. I think next time I'll focus on this green right here, Adams, and also Grim. I've only swatched that one, have not put it on my face yet. So I think that will be the focal point of the next look. And I guess I'll see ya. For me, it'll be next week, but for you, it'll be right now. All right, my best Sophia Nygaard. All right, it is next week for me, and the hits just keep on coming. The hearing to impeach Trump is happening at this very moment. May we live in interesting times, huh? Maybe the second one will stick, who knows? let's just jump right into the next look. And I think I also want to keep this one pretty simple. You guys seem to really appreciate when I do those simple, doesn't require a whole lot of brain power looks. Today I want to dive right into these nice deep jewel tones, the greens. I was taking some inspiration from Betty Jean. She did this look using the ColourPop Poppy palette. I don't know what it's called, nor do I care, but the look was really nice. The emphasis was on the inner third of the lid as opposed to the outer third, which is not instinctively where I go with eyeshadow, but it looked really cool. Out of all the makeup YouTubers that I subscribe to, no one gives me FOMO quite the way Betty Jean does. It's not her fault. In fact, I think most of the makeup that she owns is gifted to her from brands. So it's not even that she buys a lot of makeup. It's just that I've never seen a collection quite like hers before. The amount of indie eyeshadow palettes that she possesses is so enviable. I watch it and I just get a case of the I wants. In fact, it led me to buy another palette that I don't need, but you guys will enjoy watching it, so I don't feel bad about it. Plus, it's like the most beautiful palette I've seen in a long time. It's pretty freaking gorgeous. Gotta say, Betty Jean has good taste in makeup, but she's dangerous to watch. Let's get right into atoms. I'm going to map out a shape with the deepest shade first, which is not usually the way I go, but I just want to see what it looks like. Again, I think I'm gonna focus it mostly in this corner here and then let it blend out over the lid. It's one of those very on the cusp of almost being blue type of greens, but it's not quite. I think I might get a bigger brush for the rest of the lid. All right, continuing with this green shade all over the lid. And with the blend, I'm kind of tapering it down in this direction. Not worrying too much about this area here because that's going to be covered up mostly by wing. Roll with the car crash on, cry on the couch, all the boats come to life. I've been on a full-blown Fall Out Boy nostalgia kick the last few days. It happens like once a year for me. They were like my favorite band in high school. And I usually do an annual re-listen of Infinity on High from start to finish. I'm gonna blend out this edge here with Trappa, swirling it in small circles around the edge. Then going back into atoms, wiggling that over the blend because I still want atoms to be the dominant color in that fade. Lovely. I'm gonna go right into Grim with my finger, and I think I kind of just want to press it into the lid here, not taking it too far in. Kind of want this metallic to be soft, trying not to give it any harsh edges. Wow, that's ridiculous. It's wing time. I have two of these kicking around and I can never tell which one is the new one and which one's the old one. I'm stopping the wing right around the 3/4 mark on the inside because I don't want to take it all the way into the inner corner. No particular reason, I just don't feel like it today. My wings always are going to look a bit wonky because my eyelids have wrinkles, and so if I have my eye open, then all these folds kind of mess with the straight line. So that's why I always line with my eyes open and looking straight on, so that when your eyes are resting naturally, you will still have a nice continuous line. The real joke will be when I have to try and do it on the other side and fail miserably. Taking atoms and starting to place that on the lower lash line. Ooh, I'm going to need a smaller brush. All right, and then taking Trappa, I'm going to blend out that edge a bit. And just because I haven't used it much, I'm going to take Sam onto the inner corner. I'm gonna drag that onto the inner portion of the lower lash line as well. For the waterline, I think this will do the trick. This is the ColourPop Creme Gel Liner from the Hocus Pocus collection. It's in the color Black Flame Candle, and I think this will go nicely. It's not the most pigmented, but I'll allow it. All right, this is fun. I actually really like how this look turned out. Let me go pop off camera, do this on the other side, throw on some lashes, and then we will come back and magically I will know what to do with the rest of my face. Other side done, lashes on. Same ones as last time because I'm unimaginative. We're also ignoring the fact that the wings do not match at all. We're just ignoring it. Oh, now that we're zoomed out, what do you think of the new hair? Once again, I have no idea what to do for blush. This has been sitting in my drawer collecting dust for God knows how long. I don't even remember when I bought this, but I haven't even cracked it yet. And it's just starting to bother me at this point. I don't even know if it really goes, but this is one of the Rare Beauty liquid blushes in the matte formula, I believe. It's in the color Love. And I'm not sure if it's the most appropriate thing to wear over top of powder, but since it's matte, I kind of thought it would be safe. Oh, shite, I forgot to do my freckles. Ugh. Okay, moving on. I don't know, this is very pigmented and I'm a little scared. I think I can make this work just by doing like one dot and then let's pat this out. Oh yeah, that was a mistake. Why did I do this? That was so dumb. Oh my God. Well, I guess we have to do it on the other side. Good news is it didn't lift the product that was underneath. Bad news is it doesn't blend over powder. Don't know why I thought that was gonna work. All right, I'm gonna try and just go over top of this with some powder foundation. Pretend that didn't happen. All right, let's take a blend of these two here. Hopefully it'll match the tone and hopefully won't look so terrible on top. Just aggressively applying blush. That's not a bad blush combination though. Pretty impressed that I could save that at all. For no reason whatsoever, I think I want to dip back into Coastin' from ColourPop. It's a nice highlight and I'm taking that on the finger. Yeah, why don't we do Dusk from Black Moon? Before that though, why don't we line the lips? Oh good, the upstairs neighbor is vacuuming. All right, she's done, boys and girls. Don't forget bottom mascara, whatever you do. By the skin of my teeth, I made it, folks. This is the finished look. Did you like that hand? Did you like that flourish? I'm really happy with how quickly I was able to throw this together. The eyeshadow look did not take me long at all, but I think it's really effective. I like the shape of the shadow. I like the direction it's going in. I'm loving the blend from Adams into Trappa right in this corner here. So good. I cannot say enough good things about this palette. To everyone who bought this, I'm so excited for you to get this in the mail. It is going to be such a treat and you're gonna have so much fun. At this point, you've seen it, you love it. It's just as good in person as it is on camera. If you were wondering if this was worth the hype, the answer is a resounding yes. And I know that Shroud is currently closed right now to catch up on all the pre-orders of this palette. But as of right now, I'm pretty sure this isn't going anywhere. As long as people want it, they'll keep it around, which is great for you because if you didn't get your hands on it the first time, I think there will be ample time for you to nab it in the future. So please let me rattle it off to you. Here are the many ways you can help out my channel. You can give this video a huge thumbs up. You can comment down below what you thought of everything. You can subscribe. We are so close to 2K, guys. Let's make it happen. Literally, I am this far away from monetization, guys. I'm this close to getting AdSense. Please share with your friends if you have a few spare seconds. Engage with this video. Engagement is so crucial for a small channel like mine. You can follow me on other social media. I will leave those right there. Please go check out my Patreon for behind the scenes type videos where I do more chatty, get ready with me style things. Plus I love asking for creative feedback. So if you want a hand in what happens here, consider becoming a patron. Unsurprising, but a lot of petitions have been coming my way in my inbox. So I just rounded them all up and dropped them in the description box below for you to sign as well. And I believe that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play with this palette. And if you're gonna recreate either of these looks, please tag me so I can see them and see your beautiful faces. I feel like this is very pertinent lately, but please stay safe and stay sane. Wash your hands, wear a mask, stay home if you can. Let's just do our best. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye. In my eye. Oh, right in the eye. Oh, good.